Right. In the last session, we are seeing back to back. Sorry, procure to pay and order to cash both the flows with diagrammatically, and then we will going to see drop shipment process. Now, drop shipment process when it is comes into the picture. So, in order to cash level, what will happen? Customer has placed the order. Based on that order, now seller is going to sending that shipping the material to the customer place. It's going to order to cash process. Now now we got the order, but there is no stock in the inventory. What we have to do now? We got the order from customer, okay, customer, but we don't have stock in the inventory. Stock in warehouse or inventory warehouse. So what we'll do now? Any idea? See, we're going to cancel the order. So we will going to explain out of stock. Stock is not there, so we are unable to deliver. So we're going to do like that. No, see that because see if you are going to sell like that, we don't have stock and all. It's a company to company process. It's not the person to person process. Person to company process. If it is a person to company process, they will going to mention in the suppose e-commerce, then they will going to put out of stock. Okay, but coming into the picture, when the company to company, if they said like that, so next time they will not get the orders. So what do you think? If it is a order means it's lakhs of dollars. Okay, the material cost also lakhs of dollars. Okay, so in this case, what will happen? We are going to buying from supplier on behalf of customer request. So got it right. So now we will see what is the diagrammatically how we can see the drop shipment. We'll see now. Now who are coming here? Here it is coming to the first one is customer. Customer. Okay. And customer and seller. Okay. And supplier. One more person is third person is supplier here. Supplier. Now what will happen? Customer is going to suppose you can take it any name. Customer here I am going to putting some AC networks. Okay, AC networks. Now seller is going to here it is. We can take it as a suppose so Amazon. Just these names are for just imagination. Okay. Amazon. Supplier is going to advanced corp. Advanced corp. Okay. These are the things it is happening. Now what will happen? Now customer placed the order to the seller. Customer has placed the order to seller. So this is sorry. Now customer is placed the sales order here. Sales order means it's a SO we can call it. Now he placed the sales order. Now what happened? Now here it is seller is going to check that order and he is going to checking. Now So based on the customer request, based on customer request, okay. Now here it is, seller has checked the quantity in warehouse. Let me once I know. As for customer request, the material is as for customer request. Okay. The material stock is not available in inventory warehouse. Which whose inventory warehouse? Seller. Seller seller's inventory warehouse, not available in seller's inventory warehouse. So what they will do now? Now seller has raised the purchase order, raised the PO against sales order, against sales order. Got it? I hope you people are understood now this. Next, what we will do? Next, we are going to seller has placed the purchase order to the supplier. Here it is. Okay. Now he placed the purchase order. Who placed the purchase order? Okay, right. Hi Ashish.
Hi, good day, sir. There was some problem with my computer, so it took time to upgrade.
Okay, okay. Right, Ashish. Just now only we started. Okay, we started the draft shipment process. Okay, the
Okay,
draft shipment process means whenever the customer placed the order, that particular item, customer requested item is not available in the seller inventory warehouse. Stock is not available at that time. On behalf of the seller request, we are going to customer request. Seller has placed the purchase order. It's called as a drop shipment. So the same thing we are going to discuss now.
okay.
Right. Now seller has placed the purchase order to the supplier, and what happened? And next level, here it is. Seller has requested to ship the material direct to the customer. Understood? Here it is. Seller is not going to sending. Now it is going to, on behalf of seller request, supplier directly ship the material to the customer. This is. So this flow is called as a now. Okay. Now on behalf of seller request, supplier is going to shipping the material to, let me write this, on behalf of seller request, on behalf of seller request, supplier directly ship the material to customer. Okay, this is the thing it is going to happen. Sir, see here it is. First customer is placed the order. After that, customer is placed the order to the seller. Seller don't have the stock in the inventory. Again, seller is placed the purchase order to the supplier. Now supplier is going to shipping the material to the customer. So this is the thing happen. Sir, how we will going to receive the amount? Now seller has made the payment to the supplier. Understood? Sorry, what invoice it is coming now here? Try to help me. What invoice it will come here now? Now seller has made the payment to the supplier. What invoice? AR invoice or AP invoice?
AP invoice.
Right, AP invoice will come here. Okay, here it is. AP invoice will come. Okay, now we can put it as a AP invoice. This is. Now we are going to receiving the payment from customer. We mean seller here. Customer is going to receive the payment from customer. Sorry, seller has received the payment from the customer. This is going to happen. This is AR invoice received. In this shipping process will come here. Who will going to doing the shipping process? No, try to help me.
Supplier will ship it. It's not your business to ship the material
Right,
from supplier.
right. So now customer is going to paying the amount to the seller. Seller is making the payment to the supplier. Supplier has shipped the material to the customer. But supplier is going to taking care of shipping process. Okay. Now next it is. So AR invoice is coming, AP invoice is coming, PO is coming, sales order is coming. So that means procure to pay, order to cash, both the flows is going to covering to here. This is the process. So any doubts in this process here? Only business level. Padmini, are you clear? This is all the business process.
So like there are three parts to it. On one part is P2P, second is O2C, and what's the third between supplier and customer?
Right. Exactly. Nothing is impossible here. It is simply customer placed the order to the seller. Seller don't have the stock, that specific material. So he is going to raise the purchase order against the sales order, customer sales order to the supplier. Supplier is going to checking that purchase order and he ship the material to customer. Normally he ship the material to the company. Here it is seller, but he ship the material to the customer. Clear? Once he ship the material to the customer, once customer make the payment to the seller, seller make the payment to the supplier. It's over. Are you clear now?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I hope all of you clear this is. Next we will going to see the step-by-step process. Okay. Right. Now we have so many steps to perform in this process. Okay. First, to create the item. Create the item in inventory. Inventory. Instead of create item, we can put it as setup item. Set up the item in the inventory. After that, assign the item to inventory organizations. Assign the item to inventory organizations. Inventory organizations. Okay. Once assign the inventory to item to the inventory organizations, assign the quantity to quantity. Item quantity is required. Right? Quantity to that item. To the item. To item. Okay. Once we are assigned, and then next we can check the on hand quantity, on hand available quantity, available quantity. Okay. Once we done these steps, next raise the sales order. Okay. Enter sales order. Enter sales order. Here it is. The line source should be line source. What it is? Is it external or internal?
External.
External, because we are going to placing the, then only we will place the purchase order. External. Okay. Book the sales order. Book the sales order. Now, in order to cash process, once we book the sales order, what is the line status? Awaiting shipping. Right. So coming to here, what happened? Coming to drop shipment is different. It's not coming awaiting shipping because there is no stock. Okay. Once you enter the book the order, next what we have to do? Next we will going to perform the, give me a second. Next we can run the workflow background process. So here once you book that, immediately we can run the workflow background process. Workflow background process. So coming to sales order, each and every time you need to check the header and line status. Keep in mind that is whatever the process we are going to doing, always, even while creating sales order, booking sales order, running workflow, after that create the requisition, create the purchase order, create the receipt. Each and every time you need to check the header and line status. The line status is more important than the header status. Header status only will change 2 times, but line status is changed each and every step. It is going to change. Once you run the workflow background process and then check the line status. Check the SO line status. SO means sales order line status. And then next,
Excuse me, Koti.
yeah.
What is the significance of running that workflow background process? Means why do we run that background process?
See, the workflow background process will going to taking care of, okay. Excuse me. Right. So what it is doing, this is going to picking the sales order line information and moving into PO. In O2C also we ran that workflow background process after shipment is confirmed, ship confirmed. Why we ran that? At that time we are it is going to picking the sales order data and moving into AR invoice interface tables. Understood?
Okay. So
And
basically, it is required to move the
data from one
data from
module
one.
to another module, like one
Okay.
process
Okay.
module to another process module. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So in this case, what will happen? Here it is going to moving the data from order management to which module?
Uh, P P2P means PO
Sorry,
module.
PO, right? PO module we have to move. Okay. Now once after that, ran the requisition import program. Find the, if you want, we can put it find the interface tables data also. Okay, here only third party tool will come. Next you can run the requisition import program. Run the requisition import program. So what happened? This is going to moving the data from the interface requisition interface tables to requisition base tables. Understood? This program is moving the data from requisition requisition interface tables to base tables. Okay, that is the thing. Next, it is going to, once you run the requisition import program, find the requisition. Find the auto created requisition. So manually we are not going to creating the requisition. Sir, how the requisition data is coming to here? Are you going to automatically created requisition? Are you enter any requisition data here? No, we are not going to enter any requisition data. But where the data is coming from? Requisition data is, we need to pass it, right? What is requisition data? The item information, header information, distribution information, all the data. So we are not going to enter manually. Automatically it is going to create it. How the data is coming? The data is coming from whatever the sales order you entered. The same data is moving into requisition level. Now create the purchase order. Create the purchase order based on requisition. Okay. Next is create the receipt. Before going to create the receipt, did we create did we are going to receiving any material here? We are going to receive any material?
No.
No. But if it is no, how did you receive create the receipt without receiving the material? Is it, my question is valid? The question is, we are not going to receive any material to our inventory. How did you create the receipt?
Against the SO.
Correct. Against the SO, that is fine. But we are not receiving, right? When we are going to creating the receipt in procure to pay, once we are received the material from the supplier, then we are going to creating the
Receipt in the
receipt.
inventory.
Receipt. Right. Receipt. So here we are not going to receiving the material. How did you create the receipt? Correct, right? So the material is directly shipped, the supplier is shipped the material to the customer. So here seller is not received any material, but we need to create the receipt. Why we need the receipt? If the receipt is not there, so if your customer is making the payment to you, you means here it is seller, right? So now while doing the auditing, at that time audit people will ask, what they will ask, how you will get this amount from the customer. So you don't have any proof to show it. If you are not creating the receipt, you don't have any proof to show it to the audit people. This is the material I send to the customer. But here it is, you are not sending any material to the customer. Only supplier will going to shipping. So what we have to do now? People are understood first of all. So what happening here? Any idea? So for this, what we have to do? We are not receiving physically. Okay. Here we are going to create the logical inventory. Create the logical inventory. Logical sub inventory. So logical sub inventory. So what we will do now? Create the receipt to receive into the logical sub inventory. Now are you clear? This logical sub inventory means only record purpose. Understood? There is no physical stock quantity in this. Only we are going to storing into the logical sub inventory level. The record is going to showing into the logical sub inventory level. So all drop shipment transactions we are going to maintaining in the logical sub inventory level. So once we are moving here, so through this logical sub inventory, then we are going to then we are create the receipt, create the receipt now, receipt against PO, against purchase order. Okay, and then once receipt is created, what is the line status? Any idea?
Awaiting full, completion.
Yes, it's completion only. There is no shipment process here, right? Shipped. This is once it is shipped, then what we have to do? We have to do in the O2C process, run the workflow background process. Background process. Okay, line is closed. SO line is closed, and AR invoice is created. AR invoice is created. Okay, and then once AR invoice is created, and we can make the receive the payment. Create accounting. Create accounting. Okay, once create accounting, then create the receipt. Create the receipt. Okay, this flow is over now and transfer to GL. Transfer to GL. One second. Okay, here it is. Once here it is logical receipt is created. Okay, here also you can follow the second step process. Create AP invoice.
Accounting, IP
AP
invoice.
invoice. Okay, once AP invoice is created, validate the account, validate the invoice, and then make the payment to supplier. Make the payment to supplier. Once you are make the payment to supplier and create accounting, and then transfer to GL. Transfer to GL. Here I did one wrong step here. The whole process level, I did one wrong step. What is that? One wrong step is there. What is that? I will tell you. I did here only it is wrong step. Why I said it is wrong? Assign the quantity to that item. Why it is wrong? This is
Because quantity is being mentioned by customer.
no. I said I'm going to creating item and assigning the quantity to that item. That means, see, there is no quantity. That is the reason we are going for the drop shipment, right? So this step is not valid. This is only acceptable in O2C and P2P. Clear? Okay. Okay, fine. Now it is perfect. So is it clear now? Shall we move into
So
do the? Yeah, please.
without quantity, how will you know how much to order?
That is, see, we don't know how much customer is going to order. Customer placed the order. Against that order, we are going to raising the purchase order. In the sales order level, you will see how much quantity they raised and is the stock is there or not. Due to that insufficient stock only, we are going for the drop shipment.
Okay.
Clear now? See,
Yes.
madam, suppose they are going to selected one laptop is the item. Okay, they now suppose one customer placed that he need 100 laptops. So while entering the sales order itself, you can see the available quantity. If the quantity is not available in the stock, automatically it is going to the drop shipment. Drop shipment is specifically it is external. We have to go it. Okay, the next flow level we will see back order, back to back order process. That also it is similar, but small difference. We will see that. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
right. I hope everyone is clear, right? Let me move into the do the steps. Okay, right. Now go to operations. Welcome. So what we have to do now? First we have to set up the item in the inventory organization. Okay, right. So we are going to doing the setup now. Okay, just I'm going to opening any one form for navigation purpose. Inventory, inventory vision operations USA, and then items, and then master items. So I'm going to creating item under M1 inventory organization, shuttle manufacturing. Right, this is the item setup form. So here we can see this item description. So where we are going to creating this, the item is going to creating in Q1 vision operations inventory. This is a master organization. Okay, default one. So here I'm going to creating the drop shipment item. So XX GOL underscore dropship item, dropship item 01. Its item name. This item has created for drop shipment flow. This item has created for dropship process. Okay, process GOL for understanding. Right. After entering these two, next we can see so many tabs to here. Main tab, inventory tab, bill of material, asset management, costing, purchasing, receiving, physical attributes. You can see there order management, work in progress, inventory, procurement, services. So many options it is here. See, whenever we are going to configuring that particular item, you need to decide it what are the departments that item they are going to using. Okay, and as well as how many organizations, inventory organizations are accessing that item also you need to decide. In the real-time case, most of the cases, all the items are going to accessing all the inventory organizations, and the maximum that item is going to accessible to the all the departments. All the departments means, see, suppose here purchasing department, while they are going to purchasing this item, at that time they can use it. Receiving means order management level. You can see this order management while raising the O2C process, they are going to work in progress. WIP. Work in progress means, see, suppose some work is going on, the project work is going on. At that time, they can able to access it. Like this way, here we have all the options in different options. So you here you can see it is primary each. The each means here we are going to selecting each primary is each or dozen or kg or like that. It is going to the class of this. Tracking is primary here and the item status is active. Okay. If you go to inventory, here you can see some check boxes are there. Inventory item and receiving control, stackable, reservable, transactable, check material storage. It's there. If you are not check this stackable, so we are unable to stack the material. If you are not check this revision control and all, it will not going to work that. If you go to suppose purchased item, if you are uncheck this is, you are unable to do the purchasing using this item. Understood? Purchasable. If you go order management, you can see if you have the other things also. See, customer ordered item. When you check this checkbox only, customer can able to place the order on the top of this item. Okay. So if you see here shippable, if it is uncheckable, only few of the main things I'm going to talking here. Okay. If it is not shippable, you are unable to ship the material to the customer. So whenever we are going to see, you can see in down returnable RMA inspection required. When you check this returnable, if that once customer is received the item, if it is due to some damage or some scratches and something, the material they can able to return it. Okay. So for this all the things, so we are going to applying some template here. Okay. Right. Now go to main. So here I'm going to first I'm going to changing purchasing level. Here I'm going to putting the list price of this item. Some $5 I'm going to putting here. Okay. The next level we can go and apply the template. Okay. How to apply the template? Tools, copy form. Here it is. Here we can apply the finished goods item. Finished goods item. So apply and done. Once you applied, automatically, so it is going to checking those all against this template, all the flags it is going to apply. I will tell you how to create the templates and also in the later classes. Okay. Now we are applied. You can see, suppose if you want to check in one or two, see now all flags are going to check it. What else we are doing? We are check that we are changed that pricing, purchasing level, that list price we are changed. If you go to order management, here if you want, you can change it to the default source is internal is there. If you want change it here, it is external, or else directly you can change it into the sales order level also. Okay. Both the things you can able to do it. Now it's done. Now my item is done. Then we can go and save it. And once you are saved, automatically some tables are going to populate it in the backend. MTL, one second, it's inventory. Okay. Inventory, MTL, material transaction, MTL system items underscore B. Items underscore B. Only all base tables and main tables we are going to discussing while doing the work daily. You can get it to know more tables. Segment 1. Okay. What is the segment 1? Our item. Okay. This is our item. Okay. Right. Next, what we can do? This is the item it is going to create it. Now, next what we can do, we can assign this item to the inventory organizations. Go to tools, organization assignment. Now you can assign this all the inventory organizations. All inventory organizations or the specific inventory organizations depends on your requirement and depends on client requirement. You can do it. Okay. So here it is. Now I'm going to assigning only M1 and Q1 inventory organizations. If you want to assign all, you can assign it to all. Okay. So once you assign, then one more record is going to populate it to here. Two records now. What are those? 207 and 204. Two inventory organizations you can see. Okay. Now, once we are done this, next we are going to check on hand. On hand it is, there is no stock. On hand availability quantity. Suppose if you want to check specific item, how much quantity is available, you can check it here only. Okay, put your item number and then click on find. Nothing. See here, no recorded at all. If it is record is there, then you can, here it is disable the availability, right? You can open that item, so you can able to see that on handed. Okay, next you can go and place the sales order in your, go to order management, sales orders. So now you can place the sales order here. Now my customer is going to AC networks. No, it's when you enter wrong customer name, automatically it is asking to set up that item. So AC network. And one more, when you are going to creating item, now we have to receive only M1. So because we are assigned to the M1, if you are going to V1 other things, it will come, the again problem will come. Right, enter your item details here. So here I'm going to putting XX ITC tab it. So is it our item is coming here? Drop ship.
Fourth one.
No, it's not our one. Some GOL I put it, right?
Yeah.
But it is not coming to here. Is it XXITC or some, what I put it? One second. Okay, let me try. Okay, it's coming, right? No. This is also different. Let me check now. It should come our item. Drop ship. Let me, anyhow, we have the item here. Okay, right. XXGOL I put it. Correct only. Huh? I searched it's wrong item. Okay. So if you go there, you can see segment 1 here. Copy the segment 1 and put it into the same. So, right. Yes, Padmini, here you can see how much quantity it is available. Okay, once you enter now 10 quantity I requested. Here you can see is that the stock is available in inventory or not, warehouse. Inventory warehouse. See, inventory name one is M1 Shirtal Manufacturing, warehouse is M1.
So we did it in M1 and we did it in Q1, the item.
You can able to do it in Q1 also. We are assigned already Q1 also, right?
Yeah.
You can do it that. Right, now you can see on hand quantity 0. Okay, no stock. That means no stock. Even sometimes in the inventory, negative also you will see. Negative means it's minus red color it will come. Suppose we have only 10 quantities available in inventory. Customer placed the order in 20 quantity. Automatically 10 quantity is negative. Right. Next, what we need to do? Go to shipping. What it is source type? External. Keep in mind. This is very, very important. Okay. Now, once you done the changes, and then next you can go and save it. Now, what are the tables it is affected? Order entry. Order entry. OE order, headers all. Order, headers all. Where order number? Order number equal to 1044. Correct, right? 1044. So now you can check the line also. OE order, lines all. Sorry, you can copy there in header ID. Where header ID? What is the statuses? Both the statuses? Entered, enter. Header ID. So, what is the flow status code here? Entered. Flow status code is entered. Statuses is very, very important in order management. Okay. If you go any interview or any work you are doing, you need to follow the status only. You can enter entered. Here also flow status code. Flow status code entered. Both are in entered. Next, what you have to do? Book the order. So order has been booked. Okay. Now book the order. Yes. So now once you book the order, then you can see the status is going to change. What it is? Header status is booked to entered to booked. booked. What is the line status? Booked only. Okay. Both are in booked status. Now, is there any other tables it is affected as of now? Shipping tables is affected? No, because we are in booked status only. Shipping status will not going to affect. Now go and run the workflow background process.
Koti, what is the difference between entered and booked? Means there is no change. We have just changed the status, but what is the logical difference between entered and
Uh,
booked?
Entered means, see, your order is entered. If it is, see, suppose if you observe in e-commerce gateway, once you place the order, it is entered. Once they received the order, seller is received the order, and they will confirm, yes, we are going to processing your order. It is booked.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Got it?
So
So,
it means confirmation.
right,
We have confirmed that order.
right.
Okay.
Now we can run the workflow background process. Now OM order line, item type OM order line. So the default is, and it is no. Then simply you can run this program. Now you can check if it is no, and then click on find, and you can check the line status here. Let me. It's completed. Let me check now. Yes. See now. Once ran the workflow background process, what will happen? Run the workflow background process. I hope you people are going to observe the change. So what happened? What is the header status? Header status is booked only. Line status is what happened? It is changed to
Awaiting it.
awaiting receipt. Okay. Now, give me a second. I don't know. My arrow keys are not working. Okay. Right. Now what is that? Awaiting receipt. Awaiting receipt. Now one more table it got populated, that is called as OE dropship sources. OE dropship sources. This is a intermediate sources. OE dropship sources all. Drop underscore ship. Let me try. Right. What is the, what you know here? Header ID. Okay. This is the intermediate table between the OM and PO. The data is moving to here. See now. Are you able to see your line ID, all the information here? As of now, is there any PO requisition interface tables are populated? Select star
No.
from PO requisition interface all. No. Requisition interface all. Requisition headers interface all. PO headers interface requisition. 1 second. Anyhow, let me find all objects only. See, hundreds of times we are going to checking this table, forgetting again. All objects and the object name. How we can search now? Object name like, so put it up PO percent REQ percent interface percent See now. PO requisition interface headers, lines, and distributions. Only you want tables. You can try object type equal to table. Okay, you can see now this PO requisitions interface all. Here you can see that interface data. Only headers and requisition interface all and distribution interface all. See now. How did you know this? What it is there? Here you can see so many records, but how you find your item? See your item also you can join it. Okay. So if you go there and you can put it item equal to item segment 1. Item segment 1 is nothing but your item. That also you can join, or else some your order information also will coming to here. We have some other also. Okay. What is this? Item segment 1. Otherwise, based on that date also you can see. No data. Okay. So what do you have to do now? Next step is, can you look it here? Okay. Can you look at here? What step we need to perform now?
Find the requisition.
No. See, madam.
Requisition import program.
Right. Ran the requisition import program. We have to run this program. Okay. So now you can go and run that requisition import program. How you can run? Go to purchasing responsibility. Now your order, this is done. This process is done now. Now we are going to purchasing level. Purchasing. Now purchasing with an operations. Here you can go and run this requisition import program. Once you run this requisition import program, what is the source, sir? The data is coming from where? Requisition import. This is the program. Now can you tell me what is the import source? The data is
Order that we just did.
order entry. The data is coming from order. Okay, order entry. Then you can okay and submit it. Click on no. Click on find. See, if data is available in this table, dropship sources all is there, right? Then only that order entry will come. Understood? Whenever you can able to see your order data in this table, then only you can able to select the order entry as a source. Clear? If data is not available in this table, so that in this void dropship sources all, you can't find order entry in the requisition import program. I hope it is both all are clear.
Yeah.
Now can you tell me, is it going to create only one requisition or multiple? Multiple. If it is data is there in multiple, then it will going to create multiple. See now? Are you able to see? Number of approved requisitions created 1. Only one requisition is created. If it is more on in the queue, all will going to pick. It's going to release. Now you can find your requisition. Now you can see the data in here. Oh no, it is already purged the data. I mean, purged means it's deleted. It's completed, right? It's fraction of seconds. The data is moved into interface tables, and fraction of seconds it is going to create it into the requisitions. Now, next, what is the step? Find the automatically created requisition. How to find that? Now go to your order management, and you can see. You can find in the back end also. Let me show you in front end. Order management, orders and return, sales orders, query F11 1044, control F11, go to lines. Sir, how we are finding AR invoice? The same way, additional line information. Here you can see drop ship. I hope you are able to see here number. Purchase requisition number. This is okay. This is called as your requisition number. What is the requisition tables? PO requisition headers all. Requisition headers all. Where segment 1. This is your requisition number. Okay. Now line information. PO requisition lines all. Requisition lines all. Sir, we all are knows how to find these tables. So if you don't know, let me know. We'll explain one more time also. Go to record history and finding the view, and again finding the table, finding the column. I hope we all are knows this. Okay. Next you can go to this is right. This is the line information. You can find the distribution information also. Now then go to PO distribution all. Distribution all. Sir, what is the join between AP
PO
invoice? Yeah,
REQ distribution solve.
yeah. Let me find distribution line ID. Requisition. Requisition REQUSITION. Requisition line ID. Let me one
Actually,
second.
table name is PO REQ. REQ distribution solve.
Yeah. It's fine. 1 second. No, it's not REQ. Okay. Here you can find it simply not requisition. PO REQ PO distribution solve. Okay, REQ distribution solve. Sorry. Right. Now here we can find the requisition line ID. Hey, thank you. Right. Sorry. Now this is the distribution information. Here you can see. Now you can go and find the. You can see how you are finding this requisition number. So it is approved requisition. Now you can go and query your requisition, and you can see that requisition information also. How did you see in the requisition in front end? Go to purchasing vision operations CVSA. Here you can find this requisition. Requisition summary. The requisition summary, you can put the requisition number here, and then you can click on find. This is your requisition information here. Okay. This is going to happening. Now what you have to do? Now go to create the purchase order. Create the purchase order. How you will create purchase order? I'm going to using auto create based on the requisition. So it's clear. Then you can put it your requisition number, and then click on find, and then the standard PO we are going to creating automatic. Here you need to decide who is the supplier. Okay. So you can take the supplier and supplier site. Okay. Now you can create. Now is there any line status is changed, sir? Awaiting receipt is there. Is there any line status is changed? Sir, when it will change this awaiting receipt status?
When the seller, sorry, supplier will supply material to
Receipt.
customer.
Once receipt is created, then it will change. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. PO. What are the tables? PO headers all.
All.
PO lines all. PO line locations all. Line locations means shipment.
In this case, we do not create any quotation in all that
No,
row.
no. It's
Okay.
already decided how much it is required, what it is required, what is the price in sales order itself.
Okay.
Ashish, you are following, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Right. Now, what is the order number? 6423. Order is created. Where? Segment 1. This is your order. PO header ID. Where? PO header ID. Sorry. Okay. So you can join with this same header ID with the lines and distributions also. Distributions also you can see. See how? This is the information. Now you can approve your purchase order. You can click on OK, submit for approval. Sir, in the back end where we can see the PO is approved or not? Authorization status. Authorization status. How do you know the PO is PO status? Closed code. Closed code. Keep on mind, these are very, very important. Where we can find the PO number? Segment 1. Okay. How do you know the ordered PO quantity? Quantity. What is the unit price? You can see here, unit price. Unit price. Okay. Now in the lines, what you can see here? Here, how much quantity is, see, quantity received, quantity accepted, quantity billed. Once invoice is created, then the quantity is going to coming to here. Once receipt is created, here you can see quantity received. This is what? Original quantity. Understood? These are very, very important. Keep on mind. Right. Now your PO is approved. Okay. Where we can see this PO approved after closing this form? Suppose someone they are going to asking at that time, go to purchase orders summary level, you can find them already created purchase orders. Okay, created purchase orders you can see here. This is okay. Who approved this purchase order? Go to action history. Stock Mr. Pat is approved. Okay. Suppose your buyer is asking to send me that PO PDF copy. How do you send? Okay, copy of document, PO document. Okay, you can get it this document and you can send it to the supplier. Right, sir. What next step? Next we have to create the receipt. Before going to receipt, what we have to do? Logical inventory creation. Okay, setup and organization. and organization. Sorry, sub inventory. Go to down, sub inventories. Set up organizations, sub inventories. M1. So create your new. So you can create your. Is it active sub inventory or what? GOL underscore sub INV. Hello. Is it going to active? Status is no. We have to take unactive one. Unserviceable. Understood? This is we have to take unserviceable because we are not going to transfer any material. Understood? Then you can change the status here. Quantity tracked. No, there is no quantity to track. Okay. Now you can save this. You can save it into this. Why I uncheck it is quantity tracked? Because we are not going to receive any quantity. Okay. This is a logical. GOL sub IN. Okay. Keep in mind. Now where it is going to store this is this table. MTL sub inventories. MTL secondary inventories. This is the table it is going to populate it. You can see this table data in the backend. One second. Right. Now you can see this table data in the backend. MTL secondary inventories. So what is the inventory name? GOL. Where secondary inventory name? Secondary inventory name like GOL. So normally people will not going to teach these flows for see this our sub inventory is coming. Now what we have to do next step? At least someone please. Next what you have to do? We can create the receipt.
Receipt.
Yeah, receipt we can create in the inventory level. Transactions. One second. Here we can see receiving. No, one second. Here we can see the receipts. We can create it, or else we can go and create the PO level. Okay, PO level we're going to receive. Purchasing. Okay, and then receipts. Receiving receipts under M1. What is our PO number now? PO number 406423. So you can take 6423. Once receipt is created, what is the sales order line status? Think it. Now receipt is going to create it. What is the sales order line status is going to happen?
Delivered or shipped? No.
Shipped.
Yeah.
Automatically it is shipped. Awaiting receipt, right? It is changed to shipped. Then let me create the receipt. Okay. Right. Now once you click this, now it is going to asking. Previously where we are, what we are taking? Stores. Now GOL sub inventory, logical inventory this is. Now you can save it. Yes. Oh, still awaiting receipt. Okay, the program is running background. See, the receipt is created, some program is running in the backend. Okay, this is the receipt number. We'll show you. Okay, and give me a second. Receipt tables,
RCV.
shipment headers.
Yeah.
RCV shipment headers. Shipment headers. Headers where receipt underscore
Receipt.
num. Okay, this is. Now go and see this. View, request, find request. See now. Receiving is process is going on. Once these programs are completed, then we can see ADS, pay on receipt, auto invoice, master material work orders also running. Now it is completed. Now you can see shipped. Clear? What step next we have to perform, Ashish? Hello?
Hello, yeah.
Yeah, what step we have to perform next? It is shipped now.
It's like we have to run the workflow, background workflow.
Yes, we can close the sales order line. Shipment lines. Lines where shipment header ID. Shipment header ID. Header ID. You can join with this. Right. Okay. Next, run the workflow again. Workflow background. Okay. Right. Now go on to who is going to doing the packing, picking, shipping? In this case,
Seller.
supplier.
Sorry, supplier.
So in this case, packing, picking, okay, picking, packing, shipping is done by supplier. Now go to submit the workflow background again. OM order line. Okay, here it is going to Y N submit single request. Click on find. Now what is the status? It is going to change. This line status is changed along with the your interface tables populated. Got it? See, closed. Already completed. Closed. Okay. What other tables are populated now? AR invoice, RA customer TRXL, RA customer TRXL, RA customer TRX line sol, TRX line sol, line sol. Okay. ARIA first GL line distal. Some tables it is going to populate. See now, ADS is submitted. This is going to creating your invoice. It is moving the data from OM to AR, and it is moving the data from AR interface tables to AR base tables. Okay, keep in mind. Suppose someone will going to ask, what is the AR invoice import program? Okay, this is auto invoice import master program. What it is, this is ADS, automatic invoice master program, is going to moving the data from OM to AR. Okay, keep in mind that is. Now Can you tell me anyone how I know this my order invoice here? What is the join? What is the join between OM and AR? Already we are seen in O2C process where interface line attribute one is your order number. Yes or no? Now how would you find your AR invoice in the front end? Same again, orders, sales orders, go to query your order number 1044 and then I hope everyone is following. If it is any questions, please ask me. Okay. Now go to lines, go to action, additional line information. Additional line information, invoice and credit memo. See, this is your AR invoice number. So the same thing you can find here. The back end also you can find. How did you find? RA customer TRX lines all at interface line attribute one is the order number. So here what you can get it? Customer TRX ID. You can join with RA customer TRX all level where customer TRX ID. Where customer TRX ID equal to your this is. What is, how would you know here what is your order number? Sir, TRX number is nothing but your invoice number. TRX number. Keep on mind. Okay. TRX number is nothing but your invoice number. Okay. Right. Now next what you have to do? Go to receivables. Receivables is an operations USA. Here you will going to transactions. Copy your invoice number and then query your AR invoice. Okay. And then next we are going to query your AR invoice. See here, AP invoice amount is different, AR invoice is different. Now it is 174 we are receiving from the customer. Keep on mind this is okay. Now go to tools, create accounting. Okay. And final accounting and posting to GL directly. So accounting tables got populated. What are those? We will see now. RA cost GL distal. One table it is going to affected, that is the distribution information. Right, now successfully created the transaction. So you can close it and then go to distribution. See this, here you can see how we are going to making the payment. Amount is, see now, receivable, freight charges, revenue, taxable, all amount you will see in the distribution level only. Area cost TRX line GL distal table. This is the table distributions. Okay. Now in this table, what you can find, where we can, how we can join customer TRX ID. Okay. Now you join with the customer TRX ID. Yes, you got it. If you go move to this side, right side, you can see event ID. So if it is event ID, it is generated here. Now you can join with accounting tables. I hope we all are seeing the same process in order to cash flow. Accounting.
Yes.
Accounting. It's getting little bit late. Okay, try to finish it. Okay. XLA
AE headers,
AE headers. What is the giant?
event ID.
Yes, event ID. How did you get event ID? Here you will get. Okay.
Yes.
Now join with XLA lines.
Lines.
What do you know here?
Uh,
AE header.
AE header ID. ID.
Right. Now you join there. Now you can go under. It's already posted. If you want to see that posted or not, we are received the payment. See, they are going to pay payment details. You can see this, and you can see who is going to paying customer. He is going to paying. Okay, which account it is paying also you can see. In the distributions level you can see that. Okay, go to view, request, find. See now, create accounting is happened. Journal import also happened. Ledger also posted. Okay, it is posted. Now 174 receipt you can create. Go to receipts and receipts. Now you can going to manually. I'm going to creating here. Receipt. So the receipt number manually we are going to giving here. 1 second. So it is going to giving here. TRX number you can enter it. So I'm going to putting receipt. Receipt. And then enter the transaction number here. Automatically customer to whom we are going to sending is $174 the complete, and then we can apply it. We can save it this. So this is what are the tables it is affected, the receipt tables. Here it is. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, AR cash receipts all. AR cash receipts all. Sorry, AR receipt. This is going to receipt. AR cash receipts all. Yes, receipts all. See here I'm going to discussing most important tables. Okay, so you will going to get it to know multiple receipt number is going to whatever the receipt number it is generated here. You can see this receipt number in the backend. Okay, this is it. So now you can transfer to GL. This is also create accounting. This is and AR invoice both is going to now transfer to GL, right? So both are going to in final post to GL balances level. They will going to translate transfer to GL. So transfer to GL. Here, what is the table it is going to affect it? The main table, GL balances. Okay, this is the table got populated. Now this process is now clear. What next we can do? Next you can proceed to again procurement. Got it right? Payables. Go to payables, and you can make the now you received the payment from the customer. Now you can make the payment to hello. You can make the payment to supplier.
Supplier.
Yes. How do you make the payment to the supplier? You have the purchase order number. What is the purchase order number here? 6423. Now here, simple. It's going to, you can enter the PO number here, and then what is the PO amount? Quantity into unit price, $50. Okay. Now invoice date and invoice number, PO number underscore INV. So if you go to the lines and receive your lines, an error, okay, amount is, suppose initially I'm putting $50. Here also we need to make the tax. There also you are going to receiving the tax. There means customer level we are receiving the tax from the customer. Here we are making the tax amount to the supplier. So initially I'm putting 50, now tax is going to calculate it. But in the real time case, what will happen? They are going to calculate it in PO itself. Okay. Now receive your PO line here. Okay. Now receive your shipment also. Right. And then click on. Right now, let me go to one second. Then you can go to just validate it. Once you validate it, automatically tax is going to validate. Now you are going to validating your invoice. Okay. Right. It's validated. Okay. Tax is not applied here. Why tax is not applied here? Here it is going to, we are not received any material. Understood. Logical inventory level, right? That is the reason tax is not applied. Now, now you can make the payment to, let me, here it is, see now, approval is required. So you can take the approval. So I'm going to doing, see here it is, force approval I'm doing. Normally through the workflow, manager will get, financial department people will going to get that approval. They are going to approve. Once they approved, then we can make the payment. Hello. Hello. Yeah. I hope you all are able to hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Sorry, it's power gone. Okay. Now you can make the payment to the supplier. So I hope we all are knows this. What are the tables it is got populated? Okay. What are the tables got populated here? Now go back. Now here it is. It's AP. Now AP invoices all. Invoices all. Okay. AP invoice lines all. Invoice lines all. Okay. AP holds all. Okay. And then AP invoice, AP payment schedules all. Payment schedules all. These are the tables, schedules all. Okay. And Excel. Now again same tables. Okay. It is done now. Next what we can do? We can transfer to GL directly. Yeah. What? Now what is the profit to the seller now? There it is $74. Here it is 50. Okay. Almost it is $15 is the, no, $14 is the Sorry, it is a total $24 is the profit. Okay, now you can save this. Yeah, you can finish it this. Now transfer to GL. This is also. I hope I done now. If you have any questions, please ask me. Hello. Yes, Padmini, is it clear for you?
Do we get these videos?
Yeah, I will share. I will share now. Now I will share. Text me your mail ID.
Even the day before, yes.
All I will share today. So go to, here it is. Then now, hello. Yeah, it is going to accounting is not done. Go and create accounting here. Yes, I got it. One mail ID. Is it Padmini yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Now I did the final posting. Yes, done. Now the process is completed now. The complete process is finished now.